My name's Rolph Vos. I'm the General Manager at West Tamar Council, and I'm the Chairman of the TEER Strategy Partnership Committee. The TEER has been in existence for over a decade. It's a group that came together to really consider the science that impacts on how the estuaries work and how they can be better managed, how the water quality can be improved. And it's worked collaboratively with expert advice to assess that science and make informed decisions about how those improvements can be made. It's a group made up of the local councils in the region, so Northern Midlands, Meander Valley, Georgetown, City of Launceston and West Tamar Council. It also includes the Hydro and Tas Water representatives, as representatives from NRM North. It also includes representatives from state government, the EPA and the Department of Health, as well as broader industry stakeholders.
My name's Swain. I'm the Acting Chair of the Tamar Estuary Management Taskforce in my capacity as Acting CEO of Infrastructure Tasmania. So the TEMT was formed in 2017 as a product of the Launceston City deal, and recognising that there needed to be a long-term plan for the Tamar Estuary and specifically the improvement of its water quality. So the TEMT has a policy role to formulate policy with respect to the estuary and also to identify infrastructure priorities to improve water quality. It works very closely with the TEER, which is the Tamar Estuary and Esk River program. The TEER provides the science and the TEMT takes that science and converts it into policy and infrastructure priorities. The TEMT consists of a number of parties with an interest in the river's health and the estuary more broadly. So it's ITAS, the PIPWE and the EPA into PIPWE specifically, Hydro Tasmania, NRM North, Tas Water, and importantly the 5 councils, as well as a TEER representative.
The model has been working really effectively, I think, primarily because the stakeholders have a genuine interest in wanting to see improvements made. No one comes along and says you must do this or must do that, but we work together to come up with solutions that we are all in agreement on, that we all see value in, and that we work together to see implemented. So one of the key reasons that I believe the TEER works really effectively is that the time of the partners is contributed by each of them. There's no associated cost to that. The admin costs are run through NRM North, who provide that support. So it's a really low cost, effective way of bringing the parties together to come up with solutions that really make a difference. I think the evidence is clear that TEER has been able to make a significant impact, and that working together in conjunction with the TEMT, I believe that we are moving very rapidly towards significant improvements, and the model works really effectively.
It's a collaborative relationship, so two halves of the coin. So one group, TEER, is really examining the science, establishing the facts, if you like, around the estuary and its water quality. And then the TEMT is taking those facts and converting them into policy for the long-term health of the estuary, and specifically into infrastructure spend, which will largely be delivered through Tas Water. There's a lot of commitment to long-term policy outcomes and working together to bring different perspectives into that discussion. The two things that the TEMT's working on as priorities right now are finalising Tas Water's investment priorities for the combined water and sewerage and stormwater system, which is nearly fully agreed, and also working through NRM North to make sure that farmers' interactions with the estuary is good in terms of long-term water quality improvement and also the sustainability, therefore, of their businesses. The need from the TEMT really stems from the fact that no one party can implement all the changes needed to improve water quality. It requires the collaboration and cooperation of a number of parties, councils, government, the key entities, Tas Water, Hydro Tasmania, NRM North, and the expert advice of TEER. So it's really recognising that no one party can improve the water quality by itself. It needs those parties to come together.